Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Silent Core, and I'm joined today with Regicidal. If you want to say hey.
Hey everyone, what's up?
If you don't know Regicidal, I assure you must do if you know me, because he's been making videos longer than me. But Regicidal is a max, in fact, a completionist cape on RuneScape, and you've been making videos since 2006, right?
2006, yeah, it's been a while. I've been here for a while, and it's really fun to be able to be a part of this community for so long and still be looked up to and still get views and stuff. It's really awesome.
I think I actually watched one of your videos before I even had a YouTube channel, which was pretty crazy.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories from a lot of other YouTubers as well, and it's funny because me and Slade, aka Kevin, who is Dark Arm 3, who also made RSMVs at the same time I did, we used to watch each other's RSMVs. We talk about it now, and he plays Minecraft now, and I still play RuneScape. And he's like, "Oh wow, we're doing like the same thing and everything," and it's pretty funny that we're still friends. And people watch all your videos from before they had YouTube channels or before they started making videos, and you inspire other people to actually like go and make videos. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think I used to watch it was Dark Arm 3 yourself and Lucky Bucket,
Yep.
and you just sort of made RuneScape music videos, and those absolutely blew up. I don't know what it was, if it was people searching for the song, and maybe because you did a RuneScape music video that would come up as a related video, if that's how they got so many views, or just
Right.
everybody in RuneScape would talk about them.
Yeah, I
They
don't
just
know. It
absolutely
was
blew up.
big. It was really big because I don't know. I guess RuneScape in general wasn't really searched that much on YouTube, and it wasn't really much of a community or a lot of videos about it. So anyone who started back in the day, like the first video maker that I ever remember that actually had views was XGen 2004 or 2003. I forget what his name is. He started making videos, and then everyone was searching RuneScape videos, and then after that it just kept blowing up. And after me and Darkarm started making RSMVs, I don't know if people were searching RuneScape or if they were searching music, like you said, and I don't know if it did, but it just started blowing up, and everyone started loving the concept of making a music video on RuneScape.
Oh yeah, like I think when I started my YouTube channel, I tried it a couple of times, and I really didn't. I took for granted how hard it was to do that. Like in Windows Movie Maker, syncing up text to this song is like the hardest thing you've ever done.
Oh, it's impossible. That program was the worst. Was the absolute worst.
Like the worst thing was, I'm sure it was glitched in a way, because sometimes if you sync up like the first a minute of the song, and then when you go to play it back, it would all be out of sync. It's like, what the hell's this program doing to me?
Oh, it'd be so bad.
But yeah, it's so strange how it's changed. We've got everybody has Sony Vegas now, a lot more professional editing. But back in the day, you didn't need any effects, you didn't need any flashing or stuff in your face. I mean, you could just sync it up to the words in game, to the music, and it was awesome.
Yep, absolutely. Like Windows Movie Maker, there's one thing I'll never forget is I did a song. I was trying to do DJ Khaled. I think it was We Taken Over, and I made this like 4 minutes and 30 seconds worth of a song, and I made this huge RSMV to it, and I edited the whole thing. It was like I think 1,000 clips total. I don't even remember what it was. And then Windows Movie Maker literally turned it completely white, shut down. Didn't save my file. I opened it up, it was corrupted, and Windows Movie Maker was the biggest like joke of a program. But I mean, it is what taught me how to edit, and it is what brought me here today, which is awesome. So I'm glad I was able to learn from Windows Movie Maker. And then now with Vegas, it's more easy to make effects and do all this other stuff and make stuff much clearer, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice to start off simple. Like a lot of people ask me what software and stuff I use. Like I wouldn't recommend starting off like, because it's just like when you have all these effects, it really is would be quite, I don't know, just too much at once. It's nice to start off with the simple side and work your way up, I guess.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'll never forget like the moments I had with, I guess it was Hypercam unregistered with the little watermark in the top left and Windows Movie Maker. I mean, I'll never forget that kind of memory. And it really, I taught myself how to edit. So, I mean, I had some help here and there, but I pretty much taught myself how to do what I do today. And I'm really happy to be able to have that experience back in the day from the worst program and then kind of like evolve over time with my skills. And I was really happy that I had that kind of experience under my belt because it really taught me that, there is worse stuff there. And I made the best out of what I had with the worst stuff. So.
It was funny, like back in the day, if there was a video without that little white watermark at the top left corner, unregistered hypercam, be like, how the hell do you get rid of that?
Yep. Oh man, everyone was going crazy. There was one video where someone actually removed it or actually had like a cracked version of Hypercam, and they were like, he got a million inboxes like, how do you do that? And then he's, made a video about how to get rid of the watermark, and everyone was like, oh crap. And I remember that because the next RSMV I made, they were like, oh my god, you got rid of the watermark. That's awesome. It looks crazy. Meanwhile, it was still RuneScape's crappy graphics and all this other stuff, but there was just no watermark, which was so significant to all of the viewers.
Yeah. Like I eventually learned how to crop it out in Vegas, but that was a huge accomplishment. Managed to get rid of that annoying little white bit.
100%.
But But yeah, it was a shame that the whole RuneScape music video saga had to come to. I don't know if it was just people sort of grew out of it, or the whole YouTube copyrights just sabotaged them all. I mean, half of them got removed from
It's
the YouTube.
100% the definitely the copyrights, because that's the one reason why I started making it, is because when you started there was no claims, there was no copyright. You could just put up any music you wanted, anything, and it would just be fine. Like no one, it was just pure advertisement. You couldn't make money. There was no partnership on YouTube. And honestly, I think that's a better way to go about YouTube. I liked how it was back in 2005, 2006 when YouTube was brand new and people would just search it to see funny videos or their favorite or hear their favorite songs or anything. So I like that concept better. But obviously now with, obviously the economy being like this and YouTube having partnerships to give out, now they're a, multi-billion dollar company and they could give out partnerships for advertisement. They're one of the biggest sites in the world. I mean, it's pretty crazy. But I really like the concept of being able to put music videos out now, but the fact that people have these copyright claims, it really holds them down because the only music they can really use is like low-key MySpace bands. And that's the only RSMVs you can make these days, unless, you get the permission from the band, which is extremely hard to get in contact with. So,
Yeah, I remember actually there was one song that I found like I used to when I wanted to do a RuneScape music video, I'd search it on YouTube just to make sure nobody else had done that music video.
right.
And then if nobody else had done it, I think, oh great, I'd be the first person to do the
Yep.
song. So I'd spend ages editing it, and then I'd upload it and see it would like automatically it wouldn't even upload it, would just automatically reject it saying copyright breach, and I'd be like, no, all this editing and
Yep.
time spent on this video is gone.
It was always a pain. Like if once that came out, I was upset because like I literally put a video up and it was muted, and I was like, "What is this about? Like, why can't I put my RSMV out?" And everyone was disappointed. Like, "There's no audio on this. There's no." I was like, "Yeah, I know what's weird. It's weird." And that was when copyrights first came out, and I was like, "Wow, this blows. Like, this is awful." And after that, I really realized that it was the end of the RuneScape music video like career or saga or era, because I mean, there's still some people who make RSMVs today, but when you have a partnership now, and like I do, I know you do, and when you have a partnership and you have so many like rules to follow, and you can't break any you can't upload copyrighted content. If you have a strike on your account, you lose it, and it's just so much that factors in. I mean, I make videos for fun purely because I love to make them, and I made my cinema RSMV before I got partnership, which was the last RSMV I made, and now I make videos of raps, but with RuneScape songs that I make and my own beats with remake of beats and stuff like that. So I try to make it so I don't have any copyright at all, so I can make RSMVs still to my own stuff instead of to other people's stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be really careful what you put up because I mean, I've heard some horror stories about people getting like actually taken to court from what they put in a
yeah,
YouTube video.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, that's why, like I said, I mean, I just make videos for fun, and I enjoy having partnership. It's just a bonus to me in my eyes, just a little bit of money on the side to get for what I do, what I love to do, and I've been doing this forever. And after 5 years or 6 years of making videos, I finally have partnership, and I love doing it for fun. I make videos for fun, and I will never, not make videos for fun. I will never make videos for money, and it's just crazy that people get taken to court for this stuff. It's crazy that people like actually get sued by bands, and it's like it's a RuneScape music video promoting your stuff. Come on, lighten up. Like no one's trying to make like $1 million off of your song. They will buy. We have in the little like description. I know people who make put the copyrighted content in there. They put the iTunes link to buy the song in the description. So I don't see what the harm is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people who actually watched. I mean, a lot of the biggest RuneScape music video songs were actually songs that I'd never heard of before I saw that video. And
Right.
then I'm sure a lot of people that watched it just thought, "Hey, this is a cool song. I'm going to download this and put it on my iPod."
Yep.
And surely it would be only positive that could come from that.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally like there was bands that I've never heard of. Like one band that I heard through an RSMV was Dead by April, and someone made the song "Losing You," and they became one of my favorite bands just because I absolutely love that song. And then I heard their other stuff, and I fell in love with the band. And I would have never heard about them. They're a Swedish metal band, and I would have never heard of them through if I didn't see an RSMV. So I mean, I think bands should be more like open to share their music, even though they do make money off of it, and it is whatever. But they're sharing it more with the other communities, and it's like really spreading their names out there because now Dead by April is huge in America. So
Yeah, I remember when a lot of the copyrights were just sort of coming in. Like a lot of songs had copyrights, so when you uploaded them, it would automatically reject them. And there was a few songs that didn't have these copyrights, and I think one of them was that Evanescence song,
Yep.
and that everybody would use that as music in their video. Like literally every RuneScape video would have that Evanescence
Yep,
song on
I
it.
think it was "Bring Me to Life." I think that was what
Yeah,
the song was called. They had that, and then also if you remember the Night Wish Planet Hell, which was in the Valley Massacre video, that was also used in every like PKing video. The ha 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 ha. Everyone they had that in every single like video after that too. It was pretty funny that some songs are just recycled over and over again after someone hears it.
yeah, that is a pretty epic song though. I'll give it that.
Yeah, no, it is. It does set the mood for something crazy like the Valley Massacre. That's a
Yeah,
song
I
I'll never forget.
couldn't
I'll
have
always
thought.
brand it as that song.
Yeah, just instant Valley Massacre song. I couldn't have thought of a more perfect song for that video.
Oh, 100%. I would never, ever, ever try to replace that song. Like, forever, like, since I heard that song, that will always be the Valley Massacre song. If I hear that anywhere, I'd be like, is Daryl here? Where is Daryl? Am I safe?
Oh, so tell me what happened. Like, I think you stopped making videos for a crazy long period, and then you just out of nowhere you appeared back on YouTube and you're making videos again. So what happened?
Yeah, I started making in 2006, and then I made videos, and I made them for about 3 years. And then 2009, there was so much drama within the community. That's really when the community of YouTube started going south, and it really just it struck me like it wasn't fun. That's when it really like hit me. It just I wasn't having fun anymore, and that's what I'm about. Like I said, I don't make videos for money or anything. I make them because I have fun. I love doing what I'm doing, and I love spreading a word out or entertaining people. So I really just lost that fun factor. And when I lose that, I'm just gonna leave because that's just me. I'm not gonna do it just I'm not gonna do something I'm not happy with doing. And I just got really kind of bored and not happy. I wasn't leveling my RuneScape character. I wasn't even playing RuneScape anymore. I was just logging in to literally film stuff, and it just became more of a job to me than fun. So I literally just stopped, and I gave out a little final warning that I was gonna close my account in 2000, I think 8 or 9, and a bunch of people told me not to and stuff, and I would regret it. And I do. That was my biggest regret in life, to be honest, is closing my account because I lost all of my old RSMVs. I lost all of that stuff because my hard drive blew up. So I lost all that because of that, and they weren't on my YouTube channel. So late 2009 or 10, I reopened my YouTube channel, and I just started making. I put out one RSMV, and said I'm back, and I wanted to give it one more chance of having fun, and I stuck around the whole entire time. I mean, I really needed a break because I wanted to focus on my grades in high school. I wasn't doing very good. Now I'm in college, and I'm very happy with what college I'm at. I'm in my junior year now. I'm going into my junior year, so I just needed to get my life on track, and I needed to take a break from the game because I wasn't having fun. So I took like a year or 2 year break, and I came back, and I've been happy ever since, and I'm having a great time.
I noticed you also got rid of the one in your name, the Regicidal. It looks a
Yeah,
lot better now, I got to say.
yeah, no, I love it. I mean, the only thing I don't have Regicidal on, like I have Regicidal on Twitter, I have Regicidal on RuneScape, I have Regicidal on everything that I have, or it's Regicidal a real Regicidal for pretty much everything, because someone takes the Regicidal. I know on Xbox I couldn't get Regicidal, someone took that, like some 12-year-old, and the only thing I don't have Regicidal on is my actual YouTube account, and that's still Regicidal1. And if you go to youtube.com/Regicidal, it says it's banned for like conductive behavior or something. So I want to kind of contact YouTube or Google and see if they can give me the name Regicidal, because that would be pretty cool to have everything as Regicidal.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, I got a funny story about when I was I'm sure you remember. I used to have the original name Icy Dan One when I played
Yep.
RuneScape, and Silent Core was always my YouTube name.
Right.
And I figured the RuneScape name Silent Core was also available, so I just made a little account and just thought I'd never use it, but I might as well just reserve the name for myself.
Hmm.
And then that amazing update came out for display name, so you could change your display name. So I thought, oh great, I'll just put 6 of membership on my other account, and then I'll log in my main and change that account, and then I'll log in my main
And
and
get it. Right.
get it. But in the time that I logged out that account after changing its name and logging back in my name, somebody had taken it. And
Wow.
so like added the person to my friends list that had taken Silent Corner. I was like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh," but he's like started freaking out and said he loves my videos and stuff. So I shot him a deal. I was like, "How about after this month you give me that name and I'll keep you added?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So still actually got him added today. So I'm a man of my word.
God, that's great though. That's funny. That's really funny that someone's really stalking you that much. Like it's crazy because you and I and other video makers, there's a million of them out there for RuneScape, and even just in general, there's so many people who just like follow you. Like literally, I know you have so many Twitter followers. You got what, over 7,000 now?
Yeah, I think so.
7,000 followers on Twitter. I have 1,500, and it's literally just these people just look up to you and they want to, like be involved in your life. And someone just like kind of stalks their keyboard and found out that Silent Core is available the second you got rid of it, and they took it. That's crazy.
I mean, a lot of people are really sweet. I really do appreciate a lot of those kind messages. Like, a lot of people won't think I even read their messages, but I mean, I read them and it really does make my day
Oh, it
when I
does.
get a nice message.
Of course, absolutely. No matter what you're doing, it's always nice to hear just, I love your work, keep it up. Even just a simple message like that. I mean, just that can make your day. I mean, I read all the messages that come into me. I know you do too. You're the pretty much, I think, out of all the RuneScape video makers, I think you're one of the more active Twitter users and stuff like that. You conversate with your followers that you have, and I do that too. That's one of my favorite parts about this is to be able to be in contact with the people who watch my videos and see what they want and hear back from them and have one-on-one conversations with them. That's what Twitter's about. And I really enjoy doing that. I just love connecting with my viewers.
Yeah, I probably spend more time on Twitter now than I do actually on RuneScape, which is kind of sad. But I noticed you also hopped on the Tumblr bandwagon a few days ago, about the same time as I did as well.
Yeah, I started about 2 weeks ago, and I know I kind of spread it around. I really wanted to, kind of elevate my, speech to another level. I know I speak through commentaries, I speak through Twitter, I speak through Facebook, but I wanted to speak through Tumblr because I need not really Tumblr in general. I just wanted to post through a blog source, and I wanted to get my message out or opinion out of updates or how I feel about certain things, the combat beta, Solomon Shop, all of these things that are coming out. There's so many people that want to hear my opinion, and I'm not trying to say that to sound obnoxious or anything, but there's people that want to hear what I think about it, and I don't want to make a million videos and commentaries about what I feel about this and this. I don't want to say something wrong. So I really wanted a platform where I could just type out like an essay or paragraphs and put it up on a blog so people can read it. So the people who want to actually hear my opinion can actually take the time and read it. And I've got like 75 Tumblr followers. I know you and Trumpy also got Tumblr, and it's fun.
Yeah,
It's
I
really interesting.
managed to talk Trump into that one. I don't know if he actually uses it much, but I don't know that when I first tried Tumblr, I just thought this is really stupid. Why would I use this?
Right.
I mean, all you're doing is just looking at pictures and reblogging them on your blog, and but after a day, I was hooked on that shit.
A hundred
I
percent.
can't stay off it. It's just like Twitter. Like I thought Twitter was really stupid,
Oh,
but
100%.
I'm loving it, really loving it. I end up I don't know about you, but I end up reblogging just hot girls, cute girls, and sort of fighting and sort of inspirational quotes. You know, quotes that you just think, "Holy shit, other people think that as well."
Yeah, right.
Reblog.
Yeah, I mean, I don't reblog that much. I think I maybe reblogged one or two posts. I'm really more of the just I like to like write. I'm writing these long ass SE. I'm writing these giant paragraphs of stuff that people actually read, and I mean, I'm just trying to put my word out. So I'm mainly just writing these long ass posts that I don't know if people like to read them or not, but I just do it for the sake of doing it. And just like you said, Twitter was also one of the first things that I hated. I originally saw Twitter and I was like, dude, I don't want to. This is for people who want to say I'm taking a shit. Like when you're on the toilet. Like that's the first thing everyone says. Like, oh, Twitter, that's just for when you're taking a shit and someone messages, you're like, I'm taking a shit. I'm going to bed. I'm waking up. I'm brushing my teeth. No one wants to know about your life. And then you download Twitter and you're like, oh, okay. And then you're like, oh, I get what you have to do now. Oh, wow, you could talk to people. It's interesting. And then you get hooked on it. I mean, I don't even go on Twitter on my computer. I use it just for my iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been getting really sick of Facebook lately. I mean, Facebook's just full of real stuff, what people are eating and stuff. I don't care about that stuff. Whereas Twitter's like you've got the interesting stuff you actually care about.
Exactly. And
The
I
people
actually
that you
learn a
don't
lot.
know that you care about for some reason.
I actually learn a lot from Twitter too, just from like the news posts and everything, like the global posts and stuff. I actually learn a lot of news stuff because I don't watch the news. I mean, I'm 19. Why would I watch the news? Like I read the Twitter stuff and it's actually interesting. You learn about stuff around the world just through one app on your phone, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you, like I don't even hear about famous celebrities dying. I just see them trending. Rest in peace.
Most of the time it's fake though.
Yeah, it's like, uh,
Today Miley Cyrus has died. No, she didn't. Today Eminem has died. No, he didn't.
yeah, I got a bit of a moral panic there.
Yeah. But anyways, I think we were doing KQ in this video.
Yeah, we don't even talk about the video, man.
Yeah. We
My
were doing
first time
Calfight
at
Queen.
Probably my first and my last time at Cafe Queen, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a very good boss. I mean, if anyone's following me in particular, I'm trying to get all of the heads, and the last head I need is the KQ head, so I dragged Dan to the Calfight Queen. He never went there, so I kind of had to show him the ropes a little bit, and he did fine. He didn't get any drops, which is kind of kind of upsetting, but it happened. We had a good time, so.
I'm kind of glad that crap won't be just taking up room in my bank.
Yeah, amulet of powers and lobsters. It's so 2002. The Calphi Queen is not updated. I mean, they graphically updated it back in like 2007, and they never touched it ever since. And they're gonna make a Calphi King, so I really hope they make the Calphi Queen's drops a little bit better. I mean, I don't even think you can get rare resource drop table drops from the Calphi Queen. I mean, I've gotten a Dragon Dagger one time, but I haven't gotten like 100 noted silver or anything. So I'm really confused of why they haven't updated the drops on that, because literally the drops are Amulet of Power, Rune Chain Body, lobsters. It's basically geared for 2002 players.
I know it's gonna be so weird when the beta comes out and people use all these abilities on this this 2002 monster.
And it's level 333. My Dreadnought was literally higher level than the KQ, yet it was killing me. I don't get the logic behind any of this, but you know, it's RuneScape. What can you do?
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I'm really pleased that somebody's managed to come back in the community. A lot of people have just that were back in 2006 video makers have just they've just disappeared off the planet of the Earth. They've
Yeah.
gone into the reality of life.
Thank you, man. I mean, I really appreciate, you asking me to come on this series that you're starting, and I'm really happy to have a good friend like you and, someone that knows the community just as well as I do pretty much. And I'm glad I'm pretty much the only one back from that 2006 community that's still alive and kicking and hasn't fallen off the face of the earth. So I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I'll link our little social medias if you want to read Regicidal's posts about RuneScape on Tumblr, or check out some hot chicks that I've reblogged. Check out those in the description.
Yeah,
But anyways,
definitely.
thanks for coming on, and I'll see you soon.
Yep, later, everyone.